bright-eyed door, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Do 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 do. Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to Thankful Thursday. Yes, I'm on a little later than usual. I have already done some work, done an hour work on the chat today. I have cleared up my loop from the last couple of days that I kept putting off. So that's done. I got that taken care of. Oh, actually, I can cross that off now. Done that one, done that one. Done that one. Yes, my to-do list is like going. I have a question. Do you know where your socks are? I went looking for my socks this morning, because I had a pair of socks that I wore yesterday, and I thought, oh, now I need to get my socks. I went into my sock drawer, and my sock drawer has other stuff in it, and I'm like, where are my socks? I have no idea where my socks are. I can't tell you. I haven't gone for a deep dive into the RV looking for them. I know they are probably somewhere in the bedroom, but they are not in any of the dresser drawers that I have. And I'm like, where did I put my socks? So I'm thinking I may have thrown them in a bag and thrown them under the bed because they all needed matching and it was too hot to be wearing socks anyway. I haven't worn socks since probably April. So I have a feeling I may have washed them and then put them into a bag, because I was like, I'm not going to wear socks for a bit. I don't need to. I can fold them up later or something like that. And I've put that bag somewhere, and I don't know where that bag is. So I found one pair of socks. I'm so like, damn it, I need socks. So yeah, I don't know where my socks are. So I've got to go looking for my socks. But today is Thankful Thursday. So what are you most grateful for this week so far? I am grateful for all the amazing stuff that's been happening this past week. For the business stuff that's getting taken care of. I had an issue with my genealogy website that has now been sorted. Just spent the last 30 minutes on the phone with GoDaddy getting all of that organized, going, where is my website gone? I said, it points to this site. It's not my site. So that has all been taken care of. So I've been closing all these little loops this week. It's been awesome. And I love getting loops closed because it means it's more room for creativity. So I'm super, super excited about all the creativity that is going to be happening. That's going to be coming because of stuff that's been happening, taking care of it, getting it moving. If you keep hearing a little ding, it's stuff coming in on the help desk, because as soon as I finish this call, I'm back on the help desk again for the rest of the day. So what are you most thankful for this week? I'm just thankful for the adventures that have taken place this week. It's that crazy and that simple, and it's getting crazy over there, so I've got to get going. And my tell your story question of the day is, where did you go on your very first date, and are you still with that person? So my very first date was back in 1981, and I went and saw James Bond, For Your Eyes Only. It was on my very first date. And no, I am no longer with the guy. He was my very first official boyfriend. And he lived in one town, I lived in another one. So it was a lot of mailing backwards and forwards and only seeing him whenever I was down there. But I was only 13 at the time. So 14 at the time. But yeah, it was 1981, For Your Eyes Only, James Bond. That got me hooked on James Bond. And funnily enough, that one starred Roger Moore, but he is not my favorite James Bond. My favorite James Bond is Sean Connery. Met him in a movie later on that I got to see a video of a James Bond movie that had Sean Connery, and I was like, I like his attitude. Yes, he's more of a James Bond. Yes, definitely. So yes, I'm kind of excited. And the new James Bond is either just been released or about to be released. So I'm super excited about that. Want to see what that one's all about, since it is the second or third movie that is not an Ian Fleming novel, because all of his James Bond stories were actually short stories that got turned into these 2-hour movies, which is kind of cool because they're really good movies. I love the James Bond movies. Okay, they're a little bit on the fantasy side. It's okay, but I think it's the last 2 or 3 James Bond movies. I know this one definitely, and it's either the 2 before it or the 1 before it. I got to go back and have a look. Not up to speed on the on the latest James Bond as I am on the earlier ones. But if I remember correctly, Solace, I think, was the first one that was not from an Ian Fleming novel. So I'm going to have to go back and have a look at that. But anyway, I'm super excited. There's a new James Bond movie coming out. My very first date was a James Bond movie. It got me hooked on it. For Your Eyes Only with Roger Moore. Yet my favorite James Bond is Sean Connery. And no, I am definitely not with that guy that I went on that first date with. But anyway, that's it from me for today. If you have a question about genealogy, put it into the comments, private message me, and your question could end up being answered on our Family Tree Answers, which takes place on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific. So that's it. I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic, sparkling, thankful Thursday. Remember to be grateful in every single moment and everything that you are going through, no matter how good or bad it is. Be grateful for it. And I'll catch you guys back here tonight at around 6 p.m. Pacific. Hei konara.